All right, one of the first things that I see people talking about that just kind of bothers me, and I feel like it's easier just to have something to explain it, is why some artists put bonus tracks on different releases of their albums. There's a couple very simple answers for this. Primarily, you're going to see this in Japan, and then you're going to see it at specific retailers in the US like Best Buy or iTunes. In the UK, maybe you're getting an HMV, EMP in Germany, JB Hi-Fi in Australia. Different places all over the globe will sometimes get exclusive tracks. So there's two different reasons that this happens. Let's start with Japan. Japan and most of Southeast Asia in general has a very, very high piracy rate. In addition to the piracy rate, there is a lack of a very structured music industry and a music distribution system, especially when you get into Southeast Asia. Japan does actually have a lot of record stores and sells a lot of records, but they also have record stores entirely dedicated to bootleg music. So Japan basically looks at this, the Japanese record industry looks at this and says, okay, we know that people are going to be buying imports and bringing them in and selling them on the street. We know they're going to be pulling them from America, from Australia, from wherever else. So if we're going to make an investment in an artist through our record label using our promotion services, we need to have something that makes our release special. So then they say we need an exclusive track. So that's why Japan has exclusive tracks. If an artist wants to release through a traditional or a larger label in Japan, that's the game you got to play. So that's why they have it. Moving on to the retailer-specific exclusives, it's a very, very simple concept of supply and demand and just simply creating incentive. So Best Buy here in America is the largest retail chain that sells music that we have, the largest brick and mortar that's left around. They have not only space inside their stores to promote, so they have stuff when you're looking at the CD racks, they have things that sit up on top, they have end caps, they have special little areas that are called out further in other places in the store, sometimes closer to the registers where you'll see a little section of CDs. And then they also still do things like sending out actual physical mailers in newspapers. These things obviously cost money. It costs them money to be buying those advertisements and pushing fans or just buyers at all to their stores. So they say, hey, in order for us to spend this money, we need to have something that's going to be valuable to us, that's going to make people come to us instead of just seeing our advertisement and going elsewhere. Similar idea for iTunes. iTunes says we can promote you on all these different pages within the iTunes infrastructure itself that will help other people find your record. But why should we do that if that just makes somebody go, oh, that album's out, I'm going to go get it on Amazon? So the idea of the exclusive track or an exclusive version for a retailer is an artist giving a retailer an incentive to help market the record for them. It definitely brings up a lot of questions about fans maybe buying in one place and then all of a sudden finding songs somewhere else that they're like, why didn't I get access to this? That's not fun, it's definitely not good, and there are no artists out there that are trying to make their fans unhappy and not get all the music. It's just a reality of the business side of music. If you want the support and the exposure from iTunes and from Best Buy, you have to give them something for it. It's just simple business. So that's it. See ya.